Introduction. Architecture serves as a powerful expression of cultural values and beliefs, manifesting the traditions, priorities, and social norms of different societies. Through design, materials, and spatial organization, architecture provides insight into the cultural identity and historical context of communities. Embodying historical traditions. Architectural styles and forms often reflect historical traditions and cultural practices. For example, ancient temples and cathedrals showcase religious and ceremonial functions through their grandiose designs and symbolic elements. Historical architecture preserves and communicates the values and beliefs of past civilizations. Reflecting social hierarchies. Architecture can reflect social hierarchies and class structures within a culture. For instance, grand palaces, elaborate mansions, and monumental public buildings often signify the power and wealth of leaders and elites. Conversely, simpler housing styles and communal spaces may represent more egalitarian social structures. Expressing religious beliefs. Religious beliefs and practices are prominently reflected in architecture. Temples, mosques, churches, and synagogues are designed with specific features that align with religious doctrines and rituals. These designs not only accommodate worship but also embody the spiritual and symbolic significance of religious traditions. Showcasing cultural symbolism. Architectural elements often incorporate cultural symbols and motifs that hold significance within a community. Patterns, colors, and structural forms may be used to convey cultural narratives, historical events, or philosophical ideas. This symbolic representation reinforces cultural identity and continuity. Adapting to climate and environment. Cultural values and beliefs about harmony with nature are often reflected in architectural design. Traditional structures in various cultures are adapted to local climates and environmental conditions. For example, Japanese architecture incorporates features like sliding doors and tatami mats to respond to the country's climate and lifestyle. Promoting social and communal values. Architecture can promote social and communal values by designing spaces that encourage interaction and cooperation. Community centers, public squares, and open-air markets are examples of architectural designs that support communal activities and social engagement, reflecting the value placed on community cohesion. Demonstrating innovation and modernity. In modern contexts, architecture often reflects values related to innovation, progress, and technological advancement. Contemporary skyscrapers, sustainable buildings, and high-tech infrastructure showcase a culture's emphasis on modernity and its aspirations for the future. Preserving cultural heritage. Architects play a role in preserving and reviving cultural heritage through restoration and adaptive reuse of historic buildings. By maintaining and repurposing cultural landmarks, architecture helps to safeguard historical and cultural narratives for future generations. Influencing urban identity. Architectural design influences the identity and character of urban spaces. Iconic buildings and urban planning reflect the cultural ethos and priorities of a city or nation. For example, landmark structures like the Eiffel Tower or the Sydney Opera House become symbols of their respective cultures. Conclusion. Architecture is a profound reflection of cultural values and beliefs, encompassing historical traditions, religious practices, social hierarchies, and environmental considerations. Through its designs and features, architecture communicates cultural identity, preserves heritage, and shapes the character of urban spaces. By understanding the interplay between architecture and culture, we gain deeper insights into the values that shape our built environment.